Hello, and welcome back to Factorio. So, last streaming session was a bit uneventful, and I'm actually gonna condense two sessions in just one episode. So, we start off with setting a bunch of items to be loaded onto the newly created space platform. And while that's happening, I'm gonna do a bunch of trivial things. I start off by trying to set up a defense block, and I totally fail at it. We then build our first Spidertron, which is quite an exciting thing given that I haven't actually played much with Spidertrons, but I'm not gonna be using it much this episode. After that, I have to yet again fix the biter egg generating spawner, and we take the Spidertron out for a fight. There are a few nests that I want to see how they're gonna react when I'm sending a Spidertron in alone. I'm actually thinking that I might get 2 or 3 Spidertrons when cleaning out spider nests after this test. Then I realized that the bottleneck for feeding my space platform is actually rocket fuel, not blue chips. So I just throw in some speed modules to fix the issue, at least for now, and move on. And finally, we are on our way to Aquilo. The ship does a very good job at getting there. It's fast, no damage is taken, works just as expected. And finally we drop to the planet's surface just to realize that I've forgotten my robot frames. So I have to send the ship back to get the robot frames. And finally, here we are ready to start building on Aquilo. So I'll start off by placing down what's this called again? Cargo landing pad, that's the one. And I'll just start shipping things off. I need to get everything down to the ground. Starting with nuclear fuel. I need to get the reactors, I need to get some of these down. One of the disadvantages of doing it like this is I think it takes a bit longer for the orbital slots to clear out. Potentially, I don't know. There is a very lucky coincidence. I actually have a few extra modules that I will obviously use. I was about to say I don't know what I dropped there, but yeah, I was able to grab it back. Not that it would have made that big of a difference. I definitely don't want to drop the last uranium fuel cells, for example, but fortunately that was not the case here. I'm gonna be without spares on the ship, but I don't really foresee a scenario where this ship is gonna take damage, so famous last words, I guess. Okay, I really need to clear this one out. I totally forgot that I didn't put any sort of storage attached to this. And now I have to manually pick everything up. A bit annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that should be 10 bots, if I'm not mistaken. I really hope I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's take all the solar panels down as well. I think that's it. at least for now. I do need to go grab... Do I need carbon fiber here? I think I will eventually need carbon fiber, but that's not gonna be the top priority. The top priority right now is going to be to get some aluminum plates. Let's get just 1000 for now. And speaking of, I have just realized I've done a pretty silly thing over here. And it's time to rectify this. This was always meant to run with a foundry. Let's make sure I have the correct alignment. And I think I did bring 4 foundries over here. Okay, let us connect these ones. Okay, prod modules are on. These are on. What am I using here? Am I using yellow belt? Do I have anything other than yellow belt? Oh yeah, I do have blue belt. Yeah, this one can go over here, I think. I no longer need those. And I'll just put a chest here. No, I don't want to use filters. I want to limit at maybe 2k. Really, I do not have beacons over here. Why would I not be producing beacons? I guess I never got around to it. Anyway, that should take care of that problem. And this will actually use up some of the excess aluminium that I've stockpiled over here somewhere. Oh wow. This chest used to be full a couple of episodes ago. Oh, never mind. There they are. I guess I can do this to make sure that the base stays supplied. Okay, I got the aluminium. Let's start building the base over here. So I did go ahead and repaired the map for a bit. Mostly looked at the map topography to see where and what I can build, and I will start off with a temporary build. Let's start off by putting down some foundation. I should get the ship to go get the other foundation once it gets to Aquilo, but first of all, there's a ton of ice blocks that we need to build. And that's exactly what I'm gonna start off with. But that being said, I think that's where my first nuclear reactor goes. And this is where my second nuclear reactor goes. Let's get them heated up. And this is gonna be power supply, this is gonna be heat supply. There is gonna be a pipe running all the way down, all the way to the end of the island, but for now it's just gonna be this. And let's start making ice. Now this process was probably meant, well, I'm pretty sure the devs meant to purposefully make it really slow, but we have some fairly powerful things here, so it's not gonna be as slow as one might originally think. And making ice blocks is a two-step process. First of all, we need to supply with that thing that you extract from the sea here, ammonium solution, I think, or something like that. Ammonical solution. Oh yes, it needs this ammonical solution, yes. Let's make sure we connect that. Let's also get 10 of these crafted. And have a quick look at how we're gonna output over here. So I think that that's gonna be like that. This is gonna be the other way around, sorry. I hallucinated a bit there. Okay, there's gonna be a pipe that is going to come and heat everything. Well, technically to keep symmetry, there should be an underground there as well. 100% stack inserters here. And okay, everything has heat. This should have arrived by now. So go drop that, drop that. I don't know why I didn't drop that one. Anyway, that is already supplied. I actually don't know how much I need. I think I need about 2k more. I think I need about maybe 500, maybe more. We'll see. I will need a ton of modules for this, but I won't bring them on this run. What I'm going to bring is just a bit more nuclear fuel. And let's head to Novice, get those things, and figure out the rest from there. I'm gonna do it like this. That was what was wrong. Okay, now I don't think assembly machines would make that much of a difference. Actually, there is a limit over here, and I actually want to dephase that because this is going to be building ice platforms. That should be 5 of them. That is 5 of them, that's great. Okay, this is already at temperature. So I can start preparing the water pipe. This is quite unfortunate positioning. I will make it work. Actually, this needs to be one slot. One slot lower. I think it's meant to be like that, yes. This looks much better, and I'll get 2 of them for the beginning. Actually, this needs to go all the way up. And this is where my earlier crafted substations are gonna come into play. There's this one here, and I'll need to figure out the substations in just a second. I do need to get a few solar panels. In very random positions, as it seems. And I do need to power that. Maybe I'll do it like this. So this should be able to eventually deliver something. Let's go and remove every power consumer that is not currently needed. Okay, that should be able to deliver water over there, and all I need now is for this to do is this night? Yeah, even that power is extremely low. Let's actually cut the power to that, deliver all the power to the chemical plant. Okay, let's continue with this. I get a few more of the solar panels? Surely there is plenty of space somewhere. What is consuming 2 megawatts of power? Okay, this should start low temperature. Oh, okay, this is not good. These things were never meant to interact. This is meant to hit just this area. This is, yeah, this is meant to be like this. Just power production. Okay, we'll have to wait for that to be back online. Okay, I didn't copy paste those. It's a bit unfortunate. We'll do it again. Okay, so that's 5 of those. These are gonna be the inputs. Well, it's 6 of those now. Let's deliver the heat as well, and well, technically I could collect everything on a belt. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's collect everything on a belt, collect it in a single chest. Well, good reason why that was not a necessarily a smart idea, but doesn't really matter now. This is empty space. Yes, I did leave enough from there. So once these things heat up, these now have plenty of water. Once we reach critical temperature, power should be fully up and running. There we go. I just wanted to have a bit of symmetry there. I think that's it for the solar panels. They are utterly useless. Okay, this goes all the way down here. Now this one should work. Let's get rid of all this clutter. I messed something up here. Nothing that cannot be corrected, but there's a few extra steps now to correct it. Okay, this will overproduce ammonia. Nope, that is not good. So this one is over here, this one is over here. Okay, these ones are now boosted. If I'm gonna quickly check this, we are grossly overproducing both ice and ammonia. Which... nope, that was not what I wanted to do. So even now, we still have quite a lot of excess. Is this better? Yeah, this is closer to where it needs to be. I am producing 90 ice per second, which is... I think this should be just enough to be able to handle it on just on a one-sided belt. And anyway, just because I have them on me, I'll add a few modules to reduce power consumption. How are we doing here? We are still delivering, waiting for 100 more of those, waiting for quite a bit more rocket fuel. That's good. 134. Not a lot, but enough to be able to extend the power supply. This is now 20 megawatts, which is more than enough to keep this running at full speed. This is gonna work. There shouldn't be any real issues over there. I do want to produce about 1,000 or so ice blocks, maybe even 2,000. But yeah, there's I think a pretty stark contrast to how we've approached the other planets. We're more or less bulldozing through this one. And I'll have to say it feels nice not to be stuck on every small detail. And Aquilo was designed to be played like this. It is not self-sustainable. Speaking of, I will need to supply quite a bit of resources, blue chips primarily, because we're not gonna be able to get anything out of here unless we supply both blue chips and LDSs. Okay, are there any more icebergs? There are a couple over here. I just want to have a nice clean slate. I think that's about it. There's these two over here. There might be some on random small islands. Nothing there. A couple here. I'm not gonna venture past the starting island for now. How is this going? 200 produced. That is quite generous. A lot of excess ice. Well, it is what it is. Let's get rid of some of it, and well, we do have a bit of time to waste now, as I will want to gather enough ice. Again, probably I'll stop at 2k, just make sure I have way more than I need. I think, again, 1k is enough. 2k is definitely overkill. It's gonna allow us to make nice square surfaces. And with that, we're gonna switch over to Novice. The goal is gonna be to build a tileable defense blueprint, but all of that is going to happen in the next episode. For this one, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it and hope to see you here next time.